My bad.
Welcome to the meeting, guys.
Thank you.
Okay. So, agenda, the program of work, every single FBLA chapter has one. We need to focus on that. And our chapter project, another big thing, and then just some idea examples to get you guys thinking. So, a program of work is basically just your written plan of action. It's going to tell you where we're going, how we get there, and what we're going to do once we're there. So, we're going to talk about our civic responsibility stuff, our community service projects, recruitment, which would involve like making posters and stuff, like just getting the word out there, because as you can see, we're a pretty small club. We have fundraising ideas we need to come up with, so just some brainstorming on that part. A plan of action, you would make it kind of like a calendar, and so each box would have like what days we're doing this, like what day we have our meeting, when our events are, and if we do any social activities. So like some groups will do like a little volleyball tournament or an FBLA picnic, just like kind of an incentive to be like, hey, we're not just doing this as a business thing, it's also team building, we gotta work on all that. So, chapter project. So there's 4 different types, and if you do well with your chapter project, you can get it all the way up to the National Leadership Conference. There's American Enterprise Project, Community Service Project, Local Chapter Annual Business Report, and Partnership with a Business Project. My personal favorite are the Community Service and Partnership with a Business Project. So this is a lot of words, you don't have to read all that, it's just kind of a description of each one. Community service one, you kind of get the gist of that. It's just like working to like do something to better your community or your school. It can be spreading awareness for something, it's anything in that range. And then American Enterprise Project, you basically just come up with like how you understand like economic systems, which I personally haven't done this project, but I know a couple people who did. There will be examples in another slide. Partnership with a business, we would speak with a business and we'd work with them on something, and then we'd present like everything that we found. Most of these have a pre-judged and a presentation. Local chapter annual business report just basically talks about our program of work from the beginning, like what all we did, and just like what all we're doing in our club. So, examples, partnership with a business, there's like marketing campaigns for different programs you can do. That one's one that some other state did. There's different things you can work with like kids and stuff, like the American Enterprise Project. A lot of people go and they speak at school assemblies for elementary schools or middle schools, kind of getting FBLA's name out there as well, but also just kind of bettering society, like it says, activity booklets, like all sorts of stuff that we can do. Community service, the biggest one that I've seen in Florida is the March of Dimes. That one's really popular, but if we didn't want to do that, there's like, once again, blood drives, like cleaning up highways, beach cleanups, anything really. Like, if you have any ideas, like go ahead and tell us. And then annual business report, it's really just talking about like what we've done in the club. And that's about it on community chapter stuff. So, yeah, if you have any ideas, we just need to get brainstorming, because we do need to get on a project, and that is going to be probably one of our main focuses, and that's one that involves everybody as a whole and not just your individual activity that you will be doing. So